Hello everyone, my name is Khalid Wolf and I am so happy to tell you that I have gotten myself a microphone so the audio of my videos will be much better. So I wanted to share a new video this week with you, and it's going to be a ship or riff video. So if you guys don't know what a ship or riff video is, it's basically we take two characters, sometimes from a different fandom, which is what we're going to do here. And we ship them together. We see if they're compatible or if they're not. And I'll be giving my inner thoughts about these characters and I if these characters are compatible or not. And just one last thing, I would be what do you say? I would be giving showing pictures of the characters and then giving my opinions on it. If those characters do not have said fan art about them, I'll just be giving putting some random picture of people who may look a little similar to said character. Okay, let's start. Okay, so I want this video to be at least 8 minutes, maybe a 9. So let's just start with the candidates. First candidate is Alex from the Twisted series. Please be an adult. Please be an adult. And Tanjiro. Oh my god, like Rip, they would not get along. I feel they would absolutely not get along. First of all, Tanjiro is a minor. Second of all, they just don't have anything together. Like they don't have anything in common. No, I can't even think about one thing these two have in common. Leaving, they want to protect their wives, but Kanao can like protect herself. So nothing. Next candidate we have Diana from the Keeper of the Lost Cities series, and I'm praying to God again that it's not it's a kid child. Let's see. Wait, wait? I'm holding this wrong. Who did I? Penelope from Epic the Musical or the Odyssey, whichever one you like. They would be such good friends, and I think they would have a mother-daughter relationship, but definitely not a ship. I do think they'll get along though, because they both are technically royals. Okay, let me get my next batch of cards. Okay, I've gotten them. Let's see. It's Fate from the Diary of a Six Street Ninja series. And let's do this one. Wyatt. Ooh, this is interesting because they belong from the same series. And Wyatt is the main antagonist of the series, and Fate is the main love interest of the protagonist. So it will definitely make. I feel they are definitely more smarter than Chase. I have always felt that Wyatt is definitely more smarter than Chase, and I think Fate and they could like have a dark romance if you call it, like from Vampire Diaries where like that thing from Vampire Diaries where Bonnie and Kai had that relationship. They never like dated or anything, but it was like a very it was very, what do you say, implied. So yeah, I definitely think this would be very interesting for the story. But again, it's a kids series and like it doesn't go this far into romance, so obviously we won't see anything in canon of it. So moving on. Next, we have Marella from the Keeper of the Lost Cities, who's I think she has fire powers. I don't know how to pronounce the correct word of it, like how to pronounce that word. And we have Will from the Percy Jackson series. So Will is bisexual, and Morella and Will, they won't get along that well. Morella is kind of aggressive, and will not be able to you know they won't be able to match. So I think it would be a nice friendship, a nice like maybe a older brother younger sister relationship, but not a ship. Definitely not a ship. Next contestants are okay. So the next contestants are Thomas from the Maze Runner series and Hazel. So again, there is no ship in this, but I definitely feel that they can trauma dump together, and they can also like Hazel can definitely also teach Thomas how to sword fight, and Thomas can like give Thomas can be there like an older brother to him, like he was to Chuck, but then Chuck died. So like yeah, definitely another brother sister relationship. So the next person on our list is Aoi from Demon Slayer and Aqua Hoshino from Oshinoko. Two anime characters, but like they don't have anything in common. Aqua is like way too focused on revenge, and even if he wasn't, I don't think they will get along that well. And Aoi is just not Aqua's type, or I don't even see them being friends. They just won't. I'm not saying they'll disrespect each other or become enemies, but they just like won't get along, and they just won't be friends. They would just be acquaintances at the least. So yeah, no ship, no definitely rip. Okay, so next we have Mao Mao from the Apothecary Diaries and Poseidon from the Percy Jackson series. Okay, so this is an interesting take, but they won't get along because of how much Mao Mao would remind Poseidon of Athena, and then he wouldn't like her that much. So yeah, I definitely it's a definitely a rip, but Mama can definitely help Poseidon in some ways. Like she is very resourceful, so maybe Poseidon can hire her. Not in a romantic way. Maybe he would still be annoyed with her, but he definitely will understand her use. So yeah, our next contestants are Eva Page and I think this is wait and Demeter from Percy Jackson. So Rip, they won't even be friends. Ava Page is a scientist who is destroying the environment, killing people and everything. They are they will be enemies. No friendship, no enemies to lovers, just enemies. Okay, so the next one I kind of had to look because it became very incriminating. So I changed it. We got Hermes from the Percy Jackson series, god of messages and thieves. And then we have Jules from the Twisted series. So they will definitely be a chaotic duo and maybe best friends. I can see them having like a one night stand relationship and then like never talking. So yeah, that is an interest. I would say ship them, but like on in the one night stand category. So yeah, next we have Leo and ooh, we have Leo and Fitz. Now Fitz is from the Keeper of Lost Cities, and if you know, you know he has anger issues. Leo would definitely understand his pain, but he would also annoy him. They would definitely become enemies, from enemies to friends, but I don't see them as lovers. So yeah, next our next contestants are Nico and oh oh my god, okay. So Rip, it's Nico and Bridget's husband from the Twisted series. Absolutely not. He's an adult and he's a minor, but I can definitely see them like having a good father son relationship. I'm not sure about this. This one I'm not sure at all. Next we have okay, so next we have another interesting one. Dex from Keeper of Lost Cities and Chuck from the Maze Runner series. So they won't be I don't think they would be a ship, but they would definitely have a good friendship because like Chuck has a lot of supporting friends in the maze, but like they're all older than him. And Dex is, and I think Chuck is supposed to be like 12, and in the first book, Dex is also 12, so they will definitely get along, and he could be a friend of his age. So I can definitely see the two boys getting along. Not lovers, but best friends, definitely. Moving on. Okay, I know I said this video will be of 8 minutes, but I'm having fun, so let's continue. Matty from the Diary of a Sixth Grade Ninja slash secret agents of the same franchise basically. And fry pan. Okay, fry pan is 16 and Matty is like 12. So again, I can feel like fry pan can teach Matty some nice cooking tips and all. But aside from that, they have nothing in common. They won't even have a older brother sister relationship because like they just don't have anything in common. Aside from the food, I don't think they can like get along. Next contestant is Tam from the Keeper of the Lost City series and Teresa. Okay. So this is an interesting take. Teresa is technically older, and no, I think they're the same age. Either way, I think they would get along. Would there be a ship? Perhaps, but like they would definitely get along because both of them had to betray their friends. And while Tam's betrayal is more nicely written than Teresa's, I can definitely see them bonding over how to get back to their friends and how to move on from the betrayal and all. So yeah, they will definitely trauma dump at each other. I think they could make a nice ship if done correctly, but I'm not too sure. I would give it like a 4 out of 10. Okay, so the next person is Ava Chen from the Twisted series, and please be a adult. Okay, I think this is Cersei. This is interesting because Cersei is a witch, and like will they get along? I'm not sure, but like Cersei is not a threat to Ava because she's a woman, and maybe they will like talk talk a little bit. But aside from that, I don't see any love or even any friendship between them. Okay, next is Umber. Wait, is this Umber? Yeah, Umber from the Keeper of the Lost City series, and oh no, it's Keith from the Keeper of the Lost City series. Yeah, so Umber is like I think an adult or and Keith is a teenager and they are both enemies. So absolutely not. There it's not even the enemies to lover trope, it's that they are enemies and they don't even like each other. So yeah, no. Okay, let's do two more and then I promise I'm over. Um Brody from the Diary of a Six Street Ninja series. And then we have Dahlia, my bad. Dahlia from the Keeper of Lost Cities. No, just no, because like Dahlia is an adult, Brody is a child. Mother and son, I don't see them being mother and son, but like, okay. Next is Jinchi from the Apothecary Diaries, and we have Bridget from the Twisted Love series. Twisted series, okay. So yeah, I they can definitely be a chaotic duo, and I can definitely ship them to some extent, and I would give them a good 7 because like they are both royals and they both have a lot of internal and external pressure to rule their said kingdom. So definitely, I can definitely see them becoming good friends and even a ship. So yeah, that's the video, you guys. Thank you so much for watching and hope to see you in the next video. Bye. Okay, so now that the video is complete, that was like really fun to record, and I really had fun like thinking about all these ships. And I'll definitely make a part two of it, but like editing is going to take a hell lot of time. But I'll definitely post this, and again, I hope you guys enjoy it, and comment down if you want me to do some other kind of video. Okay, bye.